You probably heard rich people say things like, money does not matter. It's not that big of a deal. Money is not everything. And you might roll your eyes and think, yeah, that is easy for you to say because you have it. But here's the thing, the real thing. They're not lying. For them, money actually does not matter. What matters is them. Because before they ever had money, they reached to a point where they put themselves above money. They stopped putting it on a pedestal. And because of that, money flows to them more than they ever have to chase it. See, now for most of us, money sits at the top of the food chain. It is the boss, the ruler, the thing we are constantly running after. We make it the sun and the orbit our lives revolve around. And when we put something above us, what you're doing is you're subconsciously saying that I am beneath this, I am less than this. But here's the truth, money vibrates at the same frequency as self love. If that sounds like an Instagram quote nonsense to you, let's break it down. When you truly love yourself, you do not tolerate toxic environments, you do not chase people who do not value you, you do not settle for less than what you deserve, you do not waste money to impress strangers, you invest money to progress your life. That's the same energy that attracts wealth. Because money does not go where it is needed, money goes where it is respected. Now think about it. If you hand somebody 10,000 rupees who does not know how to manage money, it's gone within a week. But if you give it to somebody who's disciplined and it turns into a 20,000 and then 50,000, right? The universe operates the same way. It is not going to keep sending resources to where they are blown, rejected, or repelled. And here's where most people mess it up. Self love equals discipline. Discipline equals power. Power equals wealth. So, if your money is low, don't just look at your bank account. Look at your self worth first. How do you see yourself? Because if you wouldn't bet on you, why would the universe? Now, second thing is, let's address the elephant in the room. In the spiritual room, to be precise. If you think being spiritual means being broke, I'm sorry to break it to you, you're being stupid. And I'm saying that with love. Having a good life, living in abundance, making money, taking care of yourself, that's one of the most spiritual things one can do. You are here to enjoy life, not to struggle paycheck to paycheck, thinking that suffering is holy. Money is not evil. Money is just energy, and energy only amplifies what you already are. If you are generous, kind, value driven person, money will help you do more of that. If you are selfish and careless, it will amplify that too. The tool itself isn't the problem, which is money. It's the person holding it. You can meditate all day, chant mantras, and read every spiritual text out there. But if you believe that being broke somehow makes you pure, you're not enlightened. You're just broke. Think about it. If your higher self, your divine source, your God, put you here to experience life fully, why would that same resource would want you to reject abundance? Because if money goes into the right hands, then more good can happen. Why would it want you to feel guilt for having enough to thrive? You are not here just to survive. You are here to expand, to create, to contribute, to enjoy. And yes, money is one of the tools that helps you do exactly that. So maybe it is time to stop worshipping money and start respecting yourself enough to know that it is your birthright. Because when you become the kind of person who's bigger than money, money will always find you. And with that, and see you in the next video.